Hello there. Let me put my leg back up. I dragged my computer chair over here to so I can put my leg up and elevate it because I just got my knee tattooed yesterday and it's huge. So on my knee and half of my thigh. So it needs to stay elevated, and I couldn't do it earlier when I was on my live on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. Make sure you follow me there because I do tend to go live there often. And I went live earlier and I had my bar stool chairs, which is what I'm sitting on here. It's a bar stool type of dining table, and it was just too high for me to put my foot up. But anyways, if you want to peep that tattoo, go check it out. I posted a reel on my Instagram. But we are going to be doing a general love reading for all signs. Okay, I'm going to be starting to do all the signs for June. And I know I couldn't finish a bunch of signs for May. And I apologize, but you know, sometimes we just can't get to it. But anyways, here we go. This is for, I'm sorry, I got bedhead. I was just laying down because my leg had to be up. I mean, we have endings. Isn't that the theme? Endings keeps coming up. Ten of Swords, non-stop. Endings, endings, endings. Because something's ending. A big life cycle, a relationship, and for some of you, a karmic lesson. But there's something that's going to be revealed because you have elusiveness on the bottom of the deck. This is my Pink Potion Oracle deck. I always try and say what decks I'm using. So if I don't, it's because I don't know what the deck is. But people always leave comments. What deck was it? Sometimes I use 5 decks, bitch. I don't know which one you're referring to. But I try and say them if I know them. Okay, so this is my own deck I created. You have ending, something ends, and then elusiveness. Something comes out. Something is revealed. Somebody here may have been lurking, you know, in the shadows. Someone here may have been elusive. They may have kept themselves hidden. It could also be secret admirer energy too, right? But there's some sort of a big ending. You know what it reminds me of too? Because the candle has been blown out, right? So you can see the smoke coming from the candle itself, the wick. It reminds me of when you make a wish on your birthday. So for some of you, this could very well be a wish coming true. An old wish. You have exotic. Something is very different. Exotic means strange, fascinating, very different. Some of you, that could also mean some sort of foreign connection. Deja vu. Hypnotized, yeah. I mean, that's why I waited and hesitated, because I wanted to see what was going to piggyback on it. And I mean, they're dazed and confused. Someone's hypnotized. Someone here is having deja vu, where they feel like they're almost, it kind of feels like Groundhog's Day. So whether it's like actual deja vu that they're experiencing or not, it gives the vibe of Groundhog's Day. So I don't know if somebody here is experiencing the same thing over and over, same shit, different day, or if they experience deja vu when they're with you. Yes Way Rose and Whimsical. Somebody thinks that someone else is very magical, whimsical, witchy. Now the Yes Way Rose is a yes card. Like the sun, right? The sun card in tarot is a yes card. So we have yes coming up. Now I don't know what the answer, the question is, but there is a yes. 9 of Cups, that is a wish coming true. And I told you, where is it? That it looked like it was blowing out a birthday candle. There you have the 2 of Cups as well too. There's some sort of wish fulfillment when it comes to a romantic connection. You get what you wanted. You get what you wished for. But it may come in a different package. It might come unexpectedly. Maybe you don't get exactly what you wanted, but you get something better. 2 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Someone here has been very indecisive on reaching out. Yeah, look at him. Very aggressive usually, but he's hesitant. King of Wands, who I refer to as Kang Dangalang. Very aggressive, very fearless, right? God, I really fucked up my hair laying down. Right, he's very aggressive. He's very fearless, but he's hesitant. Someone here is hesitant to reach out. They're hesitant to communicate with you. Instead, they lurk and they watch in the shadows. I feel like someone here, and it could be this suspect right here, is realizing that the thing that ended was the thing that they really wanted. Sort of after the fact. He's got really blue eyes in the card as well too. Could have tattoos. Very, very piercing blue eyes. It reminds me of the song Tennessee Orange that was being channeled to me. It's one of my favorite country songs by Megan Maloney. I met somebody and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. See, the Hermit is elusive again. Yes, it's Virgo energy. Yes, it is. But what does the Hermit do? The Hermit is a fucking hermit crab. They're elusive. So this King of Wands has been elusive. He has not been taking action. That's his normal thing, is he takes action. He's very aggressive, but he's not being aggressive here. He's actually moving at a very slow rate. Dare I say he is frozen. He's like a deer in headlights. I wonder why. Look at that, the Queen of Swords. They're not stupid. This is for some of you, okay? They have kept their distance from you, and now that they want to come and communicate, they're nervous because they know they're going to get the wrath. Right? The wrath is now who's going to approach them is not the Queen of Cups. It's the Queen of Swords. And if you know the Queen of Swords in the tarot deck, she is not to be fucked with because she is blunt and she is blunt. And she will tell you exactly like it is and how it is. And she doesn't care. I don't give a fuck. See, there was a waiting period. Something here about like nothing happening. They were hesitant. They were waiting. Now they want to take some sort of action. They want to come out from being elusive and come out of hiding after a wait. And now this is who they're going to have to face. It's a face-off. They got to go and approach the Queen of Swords. And they will, because I can feel it. They're gonna do it. Five of Wands, combative. They know she's gonna be combative. It's like you guys have this connection, right? So they can feel you. They can feel you. And they can feel that you're going to be very off with their heads, very Queen of Hearts, right? From like Alice in Wonderland, off with their heads. Four of Cups, they're in regret. Someone here's regretful. They're regretful that they kept themselves basically hidden. This person's wearing a full suit of armor. They weren't open. They weren't communicating. They weren't showing themselves, revealing themselves, opening up. They weren't doing any of those things, but now it's regret. Because what happens is now the feminine here turns cold and the feminine is ready for war. She's like, fuck a what, as we say in Hawaii. She's ready. She's like, oh, see, look, Emperor. That's how he's going to have to come in. He's going to have to literally suit the fuck up. Because now he's going to have to come up with some sort of a plan here. Because what he's going to have to do is he can't come and knock on the front door because this bitch is going to not answer the damn door. He's going to have to figure out a way to get in without knocking on the door. He's got to come up with something clever. And I wouldn't put it past the Emperor to figure that out either. That's why he's the Emperor. Because he's king of strategy. He's a conqueror. He's God of war. So because she's coming in war ready, if they suit the fuck up and they get ready for war, it's going to be a face-off. It's going to be a showdown. It's just like, they just like don't want to do that. They're just like, oh my God. Like, they may not like it when you're angry. They may not have ever seen you angry. So now when they're getting this new whiff of this cold Queen of Swords, they're like, what I do? What I do? What did I do? And she's like, you know what you fucking did. You know exactly what you fucking did. I'm not telling you. If I have to tell you, get the fuck out of my face, because you know exactly what you did. You did nothing. That's what you did. You did nothing. You did nothing. 9 of coins. Single and ready to mingle. Single and hella fucking ready to mingle. Strength. They're gonna have to summon all of the strength that they have to do this. I mean, they're really shaking in their boots. And this is an emperor. This is King of Wands. They don't shake in their boots. They're not afraid of anything and anybody, but they're afraid of her. They're afraid because they know they fucked up. You have the World, right? Again, that's completion. It goes back into endings. A huge cycle ends. And now they're worried that that includes them having any sort of chance. Let's feel out what their issue was. Why did they not come forward? Why were they not being open and vulnerable? I replay our conversations over and over. I am afraid to contact you. Told you they are. Told you that they were fucking extremely hesitant. I told you. They are extremely fucking hesitant because they're not stupid. They know the Queen of Swords is going to approach. She's the one who's going to answer. I look for you everywhere. You came closer than anyone. You were the one that got in. You penetrated their full suit of armor. And it scares them because no one's ever got in. I wish things could be different. I don't react when people mention you. See, they're very poker faced. They kept it to themselves. No one knows. I mean, they're wearing a suit of armor. They're not going to show anybody any type of emotions. They're not going to let, especially when it comes to something like this, right? They're very protective of you. So they may not speak about you, and they don't want other people speaking about you. They just don't share it. They're not that kind of person. They don't share all these things about themselves. They're very guarded. Emperor again. I mean, that is Aries energy first and foremost, but the Emperor is somebody who's going to come in and they're going to fucking rise to the occasion because they're God of War. And if you are saying, you know what, fuck up, bring it, what? What do you want? What is it? Now you have something to say? See, he's going to be cool, calm, and collected. Something tells me with the Queen of Swords energy that's more feisty, but it's cold. She's cold. She's going to be very indifferent. She's just going to be very, like, not engaging and, you know, just very icy. Now, the Emperor, because it's an Emperor, the Emperor knows strategy. It's art of war. He's going to know how to melt her. So you got to be on guard with a motherfucker like this because Emperor energy is somebody who just knows what to do. They know how to conquer. They're going to conquer you. And it's not going to be just with a generic, I'm sorry, I'll do better. No. Yeah, 4 of Wands. That's what they want. They want to lock this in. They want some sort of commitment. 10 of Pentacles. They want it to be long-term. They're looking for something long-term now. And before, they weren't. It wasn't reciprocated before. 7 of Wands. They were blocking any sort of type of reciprocation. They weren't on the same page as you. If you wanted to entertain them on a deeper level, they didn't want that. They didn't want to commit, or they didn't want to open themselves up and become vulnerable to get to know you on a deeper level. They were closed up. That's not what they want anymore. Justice. I mean, It's Libra energy first and foremost, but that's balance. You have balance twice with the Six of Pentacles and Justice. But, you know, it just makes me feel like it's you get what you deserve, and so do they. That's been coming up a lot in the cards the past few days. Justice is being served. And the Wheel of Fortune, here we go. There we go. The wheel's going to turn. And the Wheel of Fortune symbolizes destiny and fate, and it symbolizes serendipity, right? Fortune and luck. But it means that a wheel's going to turn. That's why there's an ending, because it's the end of a cycle, or it's the end of some sort of time period. Now the wheel's going to turn, and it's going to roll into a new cycle, something new. It's a fresh start. And they're definitely looking for a fresh start with you. I can tell you that right fucking now. Emotions, feelings, purging, and overwhelmed. And there's the chandelier, which keeps coming up because that's the energy of wealth, luxury, glamour, right? So that energy is swirling around. Some of you are going to be very submerged in this type of a lifestyle if you are not already, okay? Higher we vibe, the more we attract higher quality things. You know, it's not about, oh, well, it's being superficial and fake. Not necessarily. Sometimes a bag that you buy that's designer, that's worth a lot of money, will last generations versus a cheap bag at Target. And do we like both? Sometimes we want a cute bag that ain't gonna last forever. But, you know, it's about, it's quality. You see what, that's the point here. It's quality. Money doesn't mean that you just want to be greedy and money hungry. And when people say money is evil, it's not. Money is energy. And the same thing like energy. Energy is not good nor bad. It's the intentions behind it, okay? First and fucking foremost. Now, you have emotion. It's just like magic. Magic is not good or bad. It's the intentions behind it. Now, this someone here is very submerged in feelings. They're feeling. They're drowning in feelings, drowning in emotions. Yeah, there he is, the elusive motherfucker. Look at him, magician. See him, how he's hiding, lurking in the shadows, elusive. That's the one. The one that was over there, and then the thing ends, time's up, zzz, buzzer goes off. Now they go, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, she's going to be pissed. You know, it's that kind of a feeling like, oh no, fuck, I kept her waiting. Oh, fuck. Oh, she's going to be livid. And now he knows he has to come forward. And he knows that something is up. Because again, as an intellectual person, they know something's up, because why are they feeling so nervous to contact you? Nobody makes them feel nervous, but now they're nervous to have to come back into your life or to rekindle something, and they're so nervous about that. And it's kind of like the light bulb moment for them, like, okay, this must be a really big deal that I'm so nervous, because I'm never so nervous like this. Like, it's starting to add up. You also have the High Priestess, secrets, intuition, and divine feminine. So yeah, this feminine is definitely on a higher level. She's done the work. She could be super witchy. Really, really, really intuitive. There's the crow. Crow is omen, magic, and announcements. And you've heard me say it for years, that they've channeled for years. The crows announce it. What are they announcing? He's coming. Aligned. He's going to become more aligned now. Your energies are going to be more aligned. He's not going to deviate from that, right? He's becoming more aligned. And it's like, what this person is realizing is that no matter what direction they go, up, down, side to side, east, north, west, south, it's always you. You have the fog here. Mystery, hidden, and confusion. And that's where they sat. They did. Listen, I get it. It's confusing. I get it. You ain't never fucked with an intuitive high priestess before. I get it. You ain't never fucked with a witch before. I get it. A spiritual woman, someone who's cracked open, a divine feminine. I get it. Okay, it's confusing. We'll figure it out. Or lose me forever. You know what I mean? It's like, the fog is going to start to clear, because I think, like I said, it's starting to add up for them. Like, okay, if I'm this nervous, or if I'm feeling some type of way from a person that I've never even been in a relationship with, something's up with that, because that's just not normal. I've never felt that before. That's not normal behavior for me. It's like starting to come together in their fucking head. The pieces are starting to fall into place. They're starting to understand. Mouth-watering and luscious. They think you are looking scrum-diddly-umptious. Attraction's not the problem. Because you's a bad bitch. The problem's not being physically attracted to you. They are. Oh, they are. You're mouth-watering to them. They think that you're perfect. Everything about you is perfect. But you mysterious, and now they don't know if you're even available with taboo. See, the mystery comes because, again, the high priestess is keeper of secrets. She could show her fucking hand to just every damn Tom, Dick, and Mary. She's elusive. She's hard to read. They can't read you. And it makes them feel intimidated and nervous because that's their advantage in life, right? This person has this advantage. That's why he's the emperor. She's the emperor, because they can read people. It's their gift. They have like a gut intuition sort of a thing, right? And they cannot read you. They can't read you. Edward and Bella in Twilight can't read Bella, but can read everybody else's fucking mind. Can't read her. Remember, it was this desperation in his voice. You have to tell me what you're thinking because I don't know. And that's where we're at here. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're feeling or how. I know you're pissed, but how pissed? Remember, they're intuitive. They can at least feel that, but they can't read your mind. They don't really know. With other bitches, I feel like it's so easy for them to read other bitches, right? Because they're just easier to read, not very high vibrational. Late night communication, of course. They might message you or call you at night. Spontaneous, yeah, it might be a spontaneous message. Very spontaneous. They just do it because it is the emperor. The emperor is a shot caller, and it's art of war. They're gonna try and catch you off guard. Maybe if it's late at night and this bitch is sleepy, she's gonna be less angry. Maybe if it's early in the morning and I text before they wake up, when she wakes up, she's too groggy to be so mad. But then it also gives them time, right? That like they know that maybe like, okay, I'm gonna text, I'm gonna leave a message, and I have breathing room because they're probably sleeping. Because you're nervous of what your response is going to be. Oh, you got this one shaking in their boots, honey. They are shaking in their boots. The feminine, she's glowing. The feminine has her back facing them as well too. Soulmate. Sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. It will not shut the fuck up. There was a soulmate connection that did not kick up off of the ground that needed to end because nothing was fucking happening. And then it ends. Someone closes it off, right? Closes the door, walks the fuck away, and it leaves the other person stunned and confused because they're stunned and confused at the feeling that they have by this ending or the thought that they'll never speak to this person again. That's the awakening. The shock in them is, why do I care if I never see them again or never speak to them again? I don't care usually with anybody else. Why is it like this with this person? It's fucking confusing. Again, remember, it's starting to add up. They're like, okay, well, this must be something. What does this mean? Making your mark. You've made your mark. You've left an imprint on them, an indentation. That is why that it's so different. Why they can't just walk away. Why they do give a fuck if you guys never spoke again and they never saw you again ever. It matters to them. You've left some sort of mark on them. You've left a mark. And it's a new love every day. Every day. Remember I said for years competition smokes them out? Oh my God, look at what I stopped shuffling on. Shut the fuck up. Non-stop. Told you something's ending. It's the end of some sort of soulful connection that had the extreme potential of being something major. And it didn't happen. And it was supposed to have. But was it supposed to have happened then? Ooh, very tricky. See, we're muggles, right? At heart, right? At heart. And so the muggle says, well, it should have happened the second that we met. But was that what was written? Or is that just what you wanted and you thought was supposed to happen? What if that wasn't supposed to be the case? What if you guys were supposed to meet and one of you weren't ready? And then you had to separate and think it's over. And then the other one comes back. And again, I have to say it in every reading. People constantly leave comments. And I love reading your comments, but not the irritating ones. Stop making it be a fuck face. Well, these people did the most terriblest fucking things to you. And you're blocked, or you blocked them, and they blocked you. And you trying to tell me that's this? Honey, you got to read the room. No, it ain't. You may not have met this person yet. And this is us predicting the future of how this will play out when you guys meet. It's not someone that you're not feeling. Obviously, they all come back. Every time, it's always the ones we don't want to. Always the ones that we're just like, oh my God, I've blocked you. I don't respond to your fucking messages. Leave me the fuck alone, right? It's like, those are the ones we're like, oh my fucking God, hell no. But you see how this one has been, there was nothing from them. They're not the ones all up in your shit. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hi. You know, trying to send you fucking messages on the goddamn Nintendo DS and shit because they're blocked on fucking eBay. They're not, you know, sending snail mail. It's not them. And it's not the one that is a fuckface walking away, because that's exactly what the bitch did. That's exactly what the bitch did. That's exactly what the bitch did. She fucking walked away and said, thought it was you, thought it could have been a possibility, see that it's not, bye. Good day, sir. I said, good day, sir. You have romantic feelings at the bottom of the deck because that's this overall thing. They have romantic feelings. They always did. Let's make that correction. They always did. But they just never showed it, as opposed to all the other ones that are like fucking jumping through hoops and you're so pretty like a flower. Oh my God, I miss you. They're not doing that because you guys weren't even, I feel like you two didn't even fucking kiss on the lips. There's something about it that is it was so close to being something and it didn't happen. This is not a person that you were fucking for 3 years and it was this back and forth, toxic, unhealthy, booty call, maybe not, sort of, kind of thing. No, I feel like in this situation, you didn't even fucking touch lips. And if you did, and that was it, and then it just fizzled and they ran or whatever. There was no intimacy physically. You've never fucked. Not physically. At all. I'm telling you, I can feel the damn difference. We're going to end this on... I mean, do we even need more cards to end this? Let's sprinkle some parsley on the bitch, huh? A little bit of, put some sprinkles and a cherry on top. Oh, the Queen of fucking Wands. You are spicy. Because you are self-confident and you have this charisma. And you're not trying to get people to look at you by, look at me, look at me. It's just your fucking vibe. You walk in a room and not say a goddamn word and all eyes turn and look at you. There's this je ne sais quoi about this feminine. And I always say that the divine feminine in her raw form comes out as the Queen of Wands, right? In her raw power. Because it's like lava. And yeah, the Queen of Swords is very intimidating and will fucking tell you to go fuck yourself, right? But Queen of Wands energy is where you're just in this flow and you're just so exuberant and you are like witty and you're just self-confident and you're looking sexier than you ever have in your fucking life, because beauty comes from within. If you ugly on the inside, motherfucker, you ugly on the outside. Okay, period. I don't give a shit what. And the bitch is glowing from the inside. And this is also someone who's very physically attractive. The Queen of Wands is someone who's not afraid to take chances and take risks. And she is not afraid to make moves. And the move that this feminine has made was she called a motherfucker's bluff. And she said, if nothing is happening here and there's no communication, I will walk. She's not bluffing it, and she didn't say that beforehand. She just did it. See the power in that? People forget that, like, we've learned that lesson in the past where we constantly repeated ourselves. I'm going to leave if you don't do anything. You better call me more. I'm not going to keep doing this with you, bitch. You shut up. You know you're going to keep doing it with them because, I mean, look at the position you're in now, trying to tell a man how to treat you. Trying to teach him how to treat you and love you. Come on. We don't do that anymore. We don't say shit. We don't warn them. They need to know. They better fucking know. And if they don't know, they're going to fucking find out because we're going to be walking. You're going to be looking at the back of my fucking head, walking away. And that's what the bitch did, honey. She said, peace out, bye. Mwah. That's what she did. Because she's the Queen of Wands, so she's going to do it a little bit sassy. And she's going to do it with a little bit of fucking shake it, don't break it in her walk. You know what I mean? Bitch, exactly. Let's get to your fucking extended. Follow me on Instagram so you don't miss any of my lives. xi_missy_xi. You can peep the new knee, thigh tattoo I got. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and subscriptions here on YouTube. We will be doing this extended on my website, of course, because we're going to use the sexual cards. Don't worry, Patreon. I'm going to make sure I get to you guys very soon. I always try and commit to doing several readings on Patreon for you guys because, you know, you pay that one set price per month and then you get to watch all of the videos on Patreon. Unlimited. Remember now, there's a whole slew of old, and they're timeless now. There's no expiration on them, of old intimate readings on there until YouTube started banning me doing those kind of cards, and I have to go on YouTube, upload it, and then transfer to Patreon. Patreon won't let us upload directly. So that's why I can't use sexual cards on Patreon, because it has to be uploaded to YouTube first and then connected. But if you are on Patreon or you're new to Patreon, go and watch all the damn old timeless ones. There's no expiration, so you get your big bang for your buck, okay? But we're going to do this one on my website. Click below this video the word more. Look for that first link. Click on it. Look for extended readings and special love/oracle readings. I'll see you guys in the extended. Love you. Bye.